Hello, guys. Welcome back to episode number 16 of Outer Worlds. Let's continue on. What is it? What do you want?
Commander, you hear my interview over? Seems all the evidence we brought Thessaly made an impression. Other VPs are fearing for their... Definitely. I'd bet
Ooh,
if I ain't said
nice.
it recently, then let me say it again. Thank you. I don't think I reckon I'll find a way to look after the other grafted soldier. You know, it's hard to fathom that just months ago I spent so much...
Exactly.
I really believed when I ended my contract that a better life was possible. I know the truth about Auntie's choice now. So yeah,
Exactly.
a better life is possible. Just not at someone else's mercy.
Yep.
I will, Commander. Anyhow, that's enough sorting my thoughts.
Oh. I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais's research is now. They should have been sealed in that room to I'd suspect the missing anchorite knows something. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais worked. There might be signs of that.
Oh, Damn. Huh.
I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should... Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not. Hard to say with just a superficial glance. At the very least, her cloister-mate Anchor's run has some explaining. A disputation of current order methodology. Focus is main. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly.
Alright.
I saw that. I believe Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. I don't know what happened to Anchor's Chow, but leaving a body behind is suspicious. Oh, we're past that, I'm afraid. The research is out there. We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here,
How do we annihilate the
exact
idea?
sort of work we did at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
Ah.
Diverting problematic events. We learned how to best respond once things begin to... We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground.
Alright.
Yes, that old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden. Place by the name of Point Obviation.
For fuck's sake, we have to go back to Eden.
Tunes have been off for a week. Can't believe. Welcome to Auntie's Fine Pride. I assume you are the disruption.
Yep.
It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost to... Some ne'er-do-wells have incited our... It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no... Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's choice to dedicate their lives to. Absolutely. These lugs have been positively exalted in the good fortune of rising to their limited station within the meritocracy that Auntie has derived for us. Why? Can you imagine suffering under the yoke of a sovereign's rule? Or floundering at the ridiculous direction of those claiming to know the future by way of math? No. Only within Auntie's choice can these drudges achieve genuine prominence. If they exhibit excessive dedication, they may even earn some modicum of the success I have enjoyed. You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear? Wonderful. I am pleased to find you're someone who appreciates the value of one station and acknowledges the presence of your betters. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work. My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to.
Dunbar. Ooh, Xenoblade 1.
Dummy? No, that's not right. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can... Best of luck to you. Remember that your act do us.
Yep.
No rest and no downtime! We should pay for Adrena time! Professional caller coming out!
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business. Then what in law's name are you doing here? Well, that certainly is unexpected. And Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. Remind me?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores...
Right, that. We need better hours, free stims, and the ability to relieve ourselves whenever we want.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend, it is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in.
True.
I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duty. No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate...
That's right. Leo has been
under the yoke of...
Right, that. Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning. Thank you for your
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulants!
True.
Welcome back. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return? So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays? They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans. You can't imagine because you've never overseen these lazy, slothful, generally undermotivated layabouts. It's my stern hand that keeps them focused. The bathroom stays locked. What more do they want? Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy. And more work means more profit. More than enough to cover the cost of the stims. I see your angle now, and it certainly is a shrewd one. You are Auntie's material for sure. Done. Is there more, they ask? 12 hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility, consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud. Well, it's true that data shows higher worker productivity on sleep than on stims. I never imagined restful production being more cost-effective than longer hours. That would translate into more profit for the plant, which means larger bonuses for me, which should be more than enough to make up for the drop in hourly production. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want? Very good. Ha! I was going to say very...
We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans!
Hello again. Do you have news for us? That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that well, that's tragic. I won't give tell to all the ways we've been sneaking our business under her watch, but let's say no potted plant's been safe. What's next? She willing to see reason? Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next? Excellent. What progress have you made? That must have been quite the negotiation. Oh, my people can't thank you enough. This will be huge for us. Free time to sleep, relax and all? Wonderful. Well, it's not the outcome we were hoping for, but these changes will make our return to work much more palatable. Thank you for your help.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. But I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all. It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now,
I got you, bro.
If you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
Yep.
Well enough.
Sorry for that
This
glitch.
negotiation would have been much more succinct if one party had simply inflicted grievous bodily harm upon the other.
Oh my.
The interstitial hall in Exhibition Tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel.
Subjects, listen well.
Oh, damn.
I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader. But I cannot.
Okay. Huh. Weird. Some more ammo.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Alright.
What was...
Oh wow, they just like walked in a line. Oh.
Got my left.
Business.
Hey.
They would drive us into disarray.
Oh shit, we don't even supposed to kill them. Okay, here we go.
Something ain't right about that rift. Though, kind of makes you wonder what might be inside.
Huh. Sorry for killing the scientist. You guys did not deserve to die there. So apologies. I'm sorry. Oh.
They really just left the modulator out in the open, huh? Well, let's say we avail ourselves of their foresight.
Huh. Alright.
We've got the modulator. Now let's use it to make tracks and get the hell out of here.
What did I do? Oh!
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the... It's not every day that some aided, and I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far.
Just who are you supposed to be?
Head of security for this fine facility. And to whom do... Indeed. And what is it you intend to do with that modulator?
Save the whole damn
It's no
colony.
matter. I will...
Okay. Good luck trying to kill me, bro. I'm the main character. Oh. Awkward.
Better go see.
I shall reduce them to a...
Alright, that's that. What floor is this? Whatever, we'll just go down. This is bar shut, oh my god. Hello, can I not be stuck?
Miranda would have been 17 today. I can scarce imagine her. My little son. Nearly a woman grown. Will she recognize her father, I wonder?
Huh.
After all he has done to bring her back, will she gaze upon him with pride? Happiest of returns, Miranda. I trust this year to be the last one we share apart.
This much more slow than a meal. It's a cry for help.
Oh. Really wonder what that feels like.
I'm out of here, bro.
Do you suppose there's been another incident? Like the one with the Sovereign?
No. It seems we may have been intruded upon during the Consul's announcement.
What in the void?
Excuse me?
Hostile spot!
Hello? Please die. Alright. How do we get out? Oh.
you needed a stretch.
What are you looking?
That's somebody.
Did you hear that? I think something may have unlocked. Now let's see about that place in the floor. Finish reading through that terminal. The elevator's been summoned from below. Someone's...
Oh.
Consul Thoreau, I'm sure you're surprised to be receiving this message, and thus I can assume you already know my intent. Even considering aligning myself against the Sovereign is like sticking my hand in boiling oil. Yet my dead charges spur me forward. 10 scores of Arcadia's finest, at least 10 scores, died in defense of Golden Ridge. And does the region lie in our control? No. We fled like sprats, all at Varric's behest. I shall lower myself to work with you, Consul. I will help you uphold your plan to... Hold... What in blazes? How long have you been standing there? What did you hear?
I cannot believe what I heard. My mentor isn't a turncoat. She must have... My mentor hated the Consul.
There's a simpler explanation here, Tristan. You're just refusing to see it.
What I'm proposing is eminently plausible. It may be beyond you to see her machinations, but it's obvious to me that this was merely an intricate play. It's all that makes sense. It's not obvious to me. Wait.
Arbiter Rao, I finally got you. Submit quietly to the Protectorate's justice for your manifold transgressions.
Are you insane? Who are you? And on whose authority do you claim to judge me?
My name is Junior Arbiter Mayhall, and I operate on Arbiter Mandate, as you did once. Now, no questions. This is already going to be difficult enough.
This is not the time for your deranged jests.
Well, that's ridiculous. My interest in Arbiter Rao is purely professional.
Enough. This has been an unpleasant day, and my patience is gone. Your accusations are baseless, and accosting a higher-ranked arbiter is grounds for arbitration.
They're far from baseless. You stand accused of abandoning your post, of infiltrating Protectorate facilities with opaque aims, and of hampering the Protectorate war effort. There's no discussion to be had with criminals. I needed to see firsthand that Arbiter Rao had abandoned his station. He has, and must meet my judgment.
These accusations of yours are slander. If you believe false bravado shall save you from my wrath, you're sorely mistaken. At Oculus, and again at the Vox, you showed me that the law may be interpreted. Clemency can be granted where before it would be unthinkable. Here my sense of duty clamors to be answered. But as much as it surprises me to admit it, I think you're correct. To this recruit, I've diverged from the path of righteousness. Slaying her for sincerely trying to do what is right would be a farce of justice. I would not. But I know the reality of swaying an arbiter from their chosen path. It's likely this situation may devolve into violence regardless.
What is this insanity? I would never imagine an Arbiter balking from their chosen course. I had hoped Arbiter Rao would come to his senses, but obviously to no avail. I may not wish to judge him. I may not understand what has come over him. It is of no consequence. His crimes against the Protectorate are all that matters. But it is! Arbiters are taught to uphold their sense of duty, to judge as they see fit. Arbiter Rao has violated the laws of the Protectorate.
The Supreme Arbiter taught me...
The
to
word
pursue
arbiter is being
justice,
said so much.
True justice. I have done just this in my search for her true killer.
What of it? Someone has to stop him.
Ironic. You came here to judge me for much the same reason I have, as you so claim, deserted. I chose to investigate the Supreme Arbiter's death on my own. You chose to investigate my departure on your own. You seek to judge me for the very crime you are guilty of.
That's impossible. I refuse to believe we both could be guilty if we were simply following what we were taught. There's no protocol for following one's heart in the Protectorate. I still do not know what to do, but perhaps that is the point. Consider my hand stayed. I can see that judging Tristan would only rob the Protectorate of another of its servants. It seems I must reflect on this matter.
It would appear we're in agreement. Neither of us shall raise a hand against the other. I'm pleased.
Guess a Kainic can change his spots. Sometimes.
So, what course of action do we take now?
It's important for an arbiter to use their forebrain. Next time, something as strange as a loyal arbiter diverging from the path of righteousness, investigate. You may find more questions than answers. But deciphering them and interpreting justice as best we can is how we might serve Arcadia.
Uphold justice in my way. I'll attempt to remember that, Arbiter Rao. Thank you.
Glory to the Protectorate, Junior Arbiter. Make me proud. I'm pleased we were able to resolve that altercation peaceably. Robbing Arcadia of an enthusiastic recruit would have given me little joy.
You're showing a lot more restraint these days than I'd expect. Mayhal's right to look up to you.
You know, I'd even venture to say she reminded me just a little of myself as a lad. All this excitement did not make me forget the confession on the Supreme Arbiter. Have you lived all your life within the Protectorate? No. What do you know about what makes an Arbiter? I refuse to quit. Virgil will know what to make of this. Together we'll figure...
Virgil!
What? I shall retrieve them to a flurry.
Out of the ordinary.
Ready to dispense justice.
What in the world is this? Boom!
The Tomb of the Matriarch. An exhibition to the wonders of the
Did you just come from inside the tomb? It's even possible. No, never mind. It's unimportant right now. Your arrival could not be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to...
Gotta say you had me worried.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the matriarch.
Protectorate's not exactly known for subtlety.
The intelligence my friends risked all to... Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's purported to be...
Doubtable. Any breakthroughs in weaponry would have been...
Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, but not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the matriarch.
Sounds straightforward to me.
A simple task. We must first gain entry to the security room, however. Once there, I should be able to act. Let's not del...
It goes. No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have...
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
True.
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
That gun is massive.
This one fella cause really.
Please, if secrecy's your concern...
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
If we start gunning down civilians, where does it end, Zeb? Ain't Arcadia covered in enough blood?
Yeah.
You want me to clear that moral obstruction for you? Fine. This man is an instrument.
I'm Kip.
Are you? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the Lathe of Particularity and still find my...
The commander's right. This man didn't put you...
I never have possessed immunity against your pleading. Fine,
You are merciful and wise. I will depart at once.
Let's hope the consequences of this decision do not assert themselves while we're still here. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the...
Alright, let's go.
No going back from here.
The schematics on this console indicate...
Let's try it. Well, that vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
Niles.
I might have something else that can... Does that seem a little off to you, Commander? Appreciate that business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close. I know you're... Well...
Yep.
Nope. Speaking of, turns out
Do it.
you're right about trusting my instincts. You take the honors, Commander.
Alright.
Nice. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion. No matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here. This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts.
Huh.
10 years in Arcadia and the matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now. I knew the Protectorate Niles.
Slow up, Zeb.
It says your agents, in exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
Huh.
Must be why the chief said we'd be on our own if we were caught. We were breaking the terms of this agreement. Unbelievable.
If this information is true, then the Earth, everything Arcadia is, all of the
Oh my
suffering taking
goodness.
place here, There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How our dear matriarch is a fraud, a cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between.
Rather a convenient revelation for an enemy of all the Protectorate stands for. Pardon me if I choose to remove myself from this mad conversation.
That's
I thought
fair.
I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this precisely. No longer will the Protectorate's myth of superiority be used as a cudgel against its own populace. If we administer erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
If the whole colony ain't destroyed first by some fool trying to use a drive inside the system, there was causing the rift, Zeb. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. I understand your reticence, but people should have the power and means to make choices for themselves, even unhealthy ones.
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter.
Do you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences. Very well. I suppose you've earned your organization some grace.
Still ain't sure about loosening the skip drive designs, but we've got some time there. Until the rift is fixed, no one's going anywhere using one. Not unless they have a death wish. And
That's true.
At least the Earth Directorate's reputation will stay intact too.
Whatever happens next, the Protectorate won't survive it. That's all that matters. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. I had my doubts, but...
Of course, bro, I got you.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the commander, but...
Sorry about that, man, Tristan. Another once. Oh, another.
I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an... You may tell the executives that...
All right. Oh shit, that's my clothes right there.
When you have a moment, Commander. Commander, I've been thinking on the fact that so many of my slack-witted brethren believe, so much so that I've missed the obvious. There is someone who would have tried to contact me to warn me. Someone who wouldn't have been taken in by a... Not from him. I knew him from before. Long before the Glorious Dawn. We had a secret... Anyway, if he used that code to embed a... That cell you cleared out in Newton might have one of our devices. Hopefully, it will bring me that much closer to whoever it is I need...
That's like a good idea. We'll do that.
Trinicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station.
Left, purchase, and consume with Auntie's choice.
Welcome back.
Yes, time is bits.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hoped...
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report? Your performance at that facility went exceedingly...
There you go again. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental rift, and he wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie and I agree it presents possibilities. Attitude like that will take you far around here. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist...
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while.
See you when...
Alright. Sure, I will consider it. Alright. Alright, like someone is ready to chat. Okay, well. Going back to Praetor, I guess. Unfortunately. Really don't want to be back at this planet. Well, guess what? We'll continue this on in episode number 17, guys.